Go.
Alright, we're at the movies with Matt and Ryan. We're continuing these YouTube reviews.
At the
Like I
Ryan.
said, like I said Saturday, we have a couple more. Happy New Year. This is the first one of 2017, Matt.
I guess.
You guess it's true. It's a
Whatever.
fact.
It's just a year.
It's
It's
a
just
shame
a, it's
fact.
just a time. It's a time and
Alright,
place. Nothing special.
we don't need to get deep about time.
Time. It's relative.
Great. Maybe we'll do a podcast about time.
All
Some
right.
other
So at the movies with Matt Ryan. We're
yeah,
we're
Matt
here.
Ryan.
We're here today. We're gonna do a little award show. The first annual.
The award show.
What should the award be called? The
The first
Ryan.
annual Matt and Ryan award show.
What are the awards called? The Oscars, the Golden Globes. What are these called?
The Ryans.
No, see that I don't want to. I wouldn't want to award someone.
It's our Oscar nominations. It's Matt and Ryan's Oscar nominations.
It's not our Oscars though. I want to give a unique award. We're gonna give what's funny. I don't know.
What we think is the best performances of the year and worst.
The Trents. We're giving out the Trents. No, okay.
The Trents for Trent.
My
That's the award name.
no, that's stupid. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's just an award. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name. But yeah, we're gonna do
We're go through.
yeah, our awards for each like kind of major category. I came up with a category list, so if you have a problem, come to me. But
I don't think they will.
yeah, I think I was pretty thorough. So let's get the show started.
Yeah,
There's
this is gonna be fun.
no performances. No live concerts, but that's okay. We can get by without
All right.
that. But let's start with most forgettable movies.
Oh,
Just in
starting with
case,
that one.
yeah, just in case we forget about the category later on, because these movies are so forgettable.
No, yeah, I couldn't remember them, so I had to go to my letterbox to see what I had.
Okay.
All right. You want my most forgettable?
What's your 5 nominees first?
All right. Eddie the Eagle,
Okay.
Morris from America,
Wow. All
The
right.
Jungle Book, Pop Star, and Triple Nine.
Pop Star. Wow.
That was my most forgettable summer movie.
I'm really surprised you put Pop Star in because that was probably my favorite of the like mainstream comedies this year.
I forgot about it. Like, it was good.
Really?
I didn't remember it.
Wow. Wow. Well, I have one of the same ones as you, but what my nominees are Eddie the Eagle, Ghostbusters, The Shallows, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and Demolition.
That makes sense. Oh, whoa. Demolition.
I
Demolition's like one of my favorite movies.
I know. I
Wow.
thought I give it like a set. Like it was a fine movie. It was okay, but it's not super memorable. I just don't remember a lot about it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It was fine. Like it,
Jake Gyllenhaal being this like mess of a person.
yeah,
the
but
funny-
that honestly that was a forgettable Gyllenhaal performance too. Like he was good in it, but it wasn't great.
I think his Nocturnal Animals performance is a lot more forgettable than this one.
No, I agree. I don't know. Nocturnal Animals, I'll at least remember kind of because for like the style of it, and there's two
that's
pretty.
just Tom Ford being a good director. That's
Yeah.
not Gyllenhaal.
But yeah, it was okay. Like it wasn't anything I'd write home about. And then yeah, Ghostbusters was another one where it's like it's okay. The Shallows, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and Eddie the Eagle all felt like TV movies to me, like something I'd kind of watch on TV one day. But what's your winner?
I gotta go with Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah.
Not only was it like one of the earliest movies we saw in 2016, it's just I don't even like remember what happened. Like I couldn't tell you one scene in that movie.
I have to go with Whiskey Tango Foxtrot personally. It was really aside, like Tina Fey. I remember was in it, and it was in like Afghanistan. But like that's kind of all I remember. Eddie the Eagle has kind of become a joke between us. Just will like randomly mention it. But yeah, that movie's become memorable because of how forgettable it is.
Yeah, because it's not horribly bad, but it's not great either. It's just
Okay.
like there, nothing much to it. So yeah. That's mine.
Mm.
Great.
All right, next, most surprising.
Most surprising. All right, my 5 nominees for most surprising movies that I think were like, even though they had good reviews, a lot of these still had good reviews. I was just surprised at how impressed I was with it. I have Green Room. I have Barry. I have The Light Between Oceans, Cafe Society, and Hell or High Water.
Oh, I don't think we have any of the same ones.
Really?
Yeah, we have five different ones.
That's
My
shocking.
my five are Bleed for This, Edge of 17, Kubo, Popstar, and Ouija Origin of Evil.
Oh,
So,
wow. So you have Popstar in the most surprising, and I don't even have it.
well, I thought it was gonna be good, but I was surprised. I mean, I think it's by far the best like mainstream comedy of the year. I don't even know what would be number two. Probably Keanu, and that was kind of just okay.
It's animated.
That
I
wasn't
did
animated.
like La La Land was funny. Like
Yeah,
that
but
was
that's
pretty.
not a traditional like
I
mainstream
know.
comedy. Like I'm saying traditional kind of comedies.
Yeah.
And
Like
then
with
like
like
like a movie like Kubo, I expected to like, but I didn't expect Kubo and Edge of 17. I kind of loved, so I was surprised that I liked those movies as much as I did. And then Ouija go from how shitty the first one was to this one. It's like wow, like
yeah, that is surprising.
the most
But I
that's like the most improved player award.
yeah. But if you remember what happened in one of our first shows, I wasn't. I thought it was good, and I thought it was a little overrated. Ouija.
All right, but who's your winner?
Um. Well, I mean, I could go with Hell or High Water because that's my number one of the year, but I'm gonna go with Life Between Oceans. It's just like the genre that it was supposed to be in, and I didn't think I would love it as much as I did. Maybe it
Mhm.
was because the directing was so well done.
Mhm.
Like, what's his name? Derek Cianfrance was definitely he's definitely a top notch director. The way he
Mhm.
captured the landscape and everything was pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go with that.
I think my winner would be. I gotta go Ouija. I gotta go Ouija just because if you told me in the beginning of 2016 that there'd be another Ouija movie and it'd be good, I'd be pretty surprised. So I think
I
that's my.
guess
I
you didn't
think
even see the first one. I
what
did. You didn't even see the first Ouija, did you?
I ended up seeing it, but yeah, it's
Like,
pretty bad.
yeah.
All right, next. Most disappointing. Hello?
Most disappointing.
Yeah.
All right. For most disappointing, for me, I gotta go Jason Bourne, Sausage Party, Suicide Squad, Billy Lynn's, and Deadpool. That's my five.
So Sausage Party. Oh, I didn't even think of. Wow, I didn't even think of Jason Bourne.
Yeah, that was so disappointing. I was
Yeah.
hyping it up. I like forced you and like a couple of our friends to go. I was so happy to see that, and it was
I
like
had a feeling it was gonna be mediocre, but yeah, that's a good pick.
it was bad.
It was pretty terrible.
I thought like the action would at least make up for how bad the story was, but that's even. It was just it was so stupid. Like driving through a bunch of cars, and then like the ending was just even worse than the action. I was like,
I gotta change my list now because I had Bad Santa 2 as one of them, but I'd put Bourne in ahead of that honestly.
yeah, that was bad.
Okay, my list. Jason Bourne, Sausage Party, Billy Lynn, Suicide Squad, Passengers.
All
Uh,
right, so we're most of the same. Not
yeah.
past.
No, I thought Passengers would have been like pretty decent, but it ended up being complete shit. Same with Suicide Squad and Jason Bourne. Billy Lynn and Sausage Party were interesting, but not very good.
I had
So
to put Deadpool in there because it was just. I was.
I
I thought it
wasn't
was.
looking forward to it that much. So I was like thinking about it, but then I was like I wasn't kind of expecting that much. So I
I thought it'd be funny. Like I laughed, but like not as much. I thought I'd be cracking up the whole movie, and I wasn't.
yeah. But what's your winner?
um, I'm gonna go with Jason Bourne. That's definitely my winner. Just because nothing made up for it. Like I kept thinking to myself, something's gonna happen that's gonna keep this from being off my worst of list, and nothing happened.
See, I think mine would be Sausage Party because I think that was the movie I expected to be like. Out of all my nominees, that's probably the only one I expected to be really good. Like
yeah,
I thought Jason Bourne would be okay, but I like none of same with Billy Lynn, but
yeah.
I don't know. Sausage Party just really I wish I hated it more or like I felt something. I was just really like meh. Like it was okay.
Yeah, that was definitely disappointing.
All right.
Especially the beginning was so funny.
I didn't think. Yeah, the intro part, I actually was like the only time I laughed.
Yeah, and I just got disappointed.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do most memorable movie.
Ooh.
What are your 5 noms?
All right, I gotta go La La Land, Moonlight, Green Room, Manchester by the Sea, and Hell or High Water. I had to put my number 1 in there.
Okay. Mine are kind of different. I have Moonlight, 9 Lives, The Lobster, La La Land, and Civil War.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense for you. I forgot about 9 Lives.
I love 9 Lives. I had so much fun. That was the most fun I had. That's probably the most fun I had at the theater all year. Was seeing 9 Lives. I died.
It's my honorable mention for most memorable.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious. I love that movie. I love that movie.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a good one.
It was good fun. And then I think a lot of them I try to pick by like a cultural standpoint. Like I think Moonlight's gonna probably end up being the year's most memorable movie when it's all said and done. And then I kind of try to pick some personal ones, like Civil War. It was pretty cool seeing that everyone in the movie and all that. But yeah, those are my picks. What's your winner?
I'm gonna go La La Land because
Okay.
I was like, because it was just so different for me, and like the fact that it was a musical and everything. How could it not be the most memorable? Like, I'll remember that movie for a while. Like just the experience and everything. It was cool.
For me, it's close between Moonlight, The Lobster, and 9 Lives. I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go 9 Lives. I loved it. I laughed so much. I had so much fun. It was so weird and stupid and bad, but so funny at the same time. So
it was hilarious.
Yeah, 9 Lives is my pick.
I remember that people were pissed at us for laughing so hard, or at least you. I remember.
Yeah, I was dying. I was like cackling like a lion or something. It was. I had a lot of fun. Let's go to most underrated.
Most underrated. All right, I got Barry, The Lobster, The Witch, The Light Between Oceans, and Cafe Society.
See, I don't think The Witch or The Lobster should be on there because both those movies did well at the box office and got great reviews.
Yeah, but for me personally, like I wasn't expecting. Like I didn't study The Lobster before going in and saying, "Oh, I know this." I didn't know.
Yeah, but underrated is assessing like the public didn't think that much of this movie, but I liked it a lot more. Like it's kind of like that. Like movies you think that flew under the radar. I don't
think The Witch got the credit it deserved.
I think it did. It made like 30 mil at the it's that studio's highest grossing movie ever, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, A24.
Yeah, it made like 30 million. It did pretty well. I disagree, but whatever. I can understand it at least. It's not the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, don't worry. You might hear some dumb ones.
My most underrated, I have Morris from America, Ouija, Bleed for This, Masterminds, and Joshi.
I knew you were gonna bleed for this.
Yeah, I dug Bleed for This. I wish it got more love. Same with Ouija and the other 3 noms. I like Morris from America a lot too. I thought it was a good coming of age movie.
I just kind of forgot about it too. Maybe because we watched it in our dorm room and not at a theater, but I just forgot about it.
All right, what's your winner?
I gotta go The Light Between Oceans. I still
right.
think it's underrated. I think like the release date screwed it up, and I think people don't give Fassbender and Vikander enough credit for their performances. And you have a good director too, so I think it's underrated.
All right. I guess I gotta go Bleed for This. I think just because I really liked Miles Teller in the movie, and yeah, I mean it's a good boxing movie. I liked it more than Creed probably. So
okay, I could see that in your case.
Yeah, but now let's go to most overrated. It's always a fun one.
Yeah, it's interesting they had Ouija as most underrated. I have that as most overrated.
Oh wow! All right, dude.
Outside with You, Hail Caesar, Deadpool,
Wait,
and Sausage Party.
What was the first one?
Ouija.
No, say him again.
I have Ouija, Southside with You,
Oh, that's one I missed.
Hail Caesar, Deadpool.
Wow, Hail Caesar. That's one I considered for underrated too, because
It got great reviews. It had like a 94%.
it has an 80 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it didn't do that well at the box office. It's not only reviews; it's also like how did people even see it or like care about it? Like that came out in February too. That's a movie I had close to. All right, whatever. What mine were Sully, Fences, Deadpool, Sausage Party, and Don't Breathe.
Wow. You have Don't Breathe in there?
I think everyone's putting Don't Breathe like as the best horror movie of the year, or close to it, or at least number 2. And I think it was honestly like
I think it
fourth.
was rated perfectly.
I think it was 4th or 5th to me. Like I wasn't that impressed by it. I give it like a 6.
Wow.
Like just thought it was okay. Like it's a cool like kind of there's some cool style to it, and it's like it's kind of enjoyable. But I didn't like care that much about it, and it's something that hasn't really stuck with me that much. I just didn't. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I think a lot of people made a big deal about the concept, but it just I don't know. It was okay.
All right. Well, my winner for most overrated, I was gonna go Sausage Party, but I realized when I talked to people, they didn't really like it that as much either. So I'm gonna go Deadpool because people praised Deadpool to no end. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I didn't find it that special. Like people were saying it was like a revolutionary comedy because it was like superheroes and rated R and all that. I'm like, no. So I gotta go Deadpool.
Okay. I gotta go Fences pretty easily. You'll see from our review. It was bad. It was a clunker.
Oh.
And the fact that it was like a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes is kind of laughable to me. So. Yeah. Maybe he'll make it into our next category, worst actor.
Whoa.
What are your noms?
All right, worst actor. I got Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Marlon Wayans.
Okay.
Tom Hanks.
In what?
Inferno.
Okay.
George Clooney in Money Monster. And then
oh,
Billy
come
Bob
on! He was the best part of that movie.
No, he wasn't.
He was funny. How about some balls?
And then Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa 2.
All right. I think you missed one. You missed what my winner is going to be, and I think once I say it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. But my noms were Denzel in Fences,
oh my God.
Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool, Vin Diesel and Billy Lynn, Dave Franco in Nerve, and Marlon Wayans in 50 Shades of Black.
Vin Diesel?
I spared Kevin Hart because I kind of like Central Intelligence. So I was like, all right, I'll let him pass.
Oh, yeah, that was for Ryan too. That wasn't for...
Yeah, I know, but he had a decent year, so I wasn't... And the What Now movie was apparently okay, so I spared him from my list.
Yeah.
My winner is Vin Diesel. He was just terrible in the 10 minutes of screen time. He was a clunker of a performance. Every scene he was in, he made laughable, so...
I'm going to go Billy Bob Thornton. Because he has, like, a lot of, like he's a funny guy, and the way he kind of performed in that movie was very lazy and disappointing. So I gotta go with him.
All right, worst actress. Who you got?
This one was tough. This one was really, really tough.
I thought it was easy.
You did? I didn't think so. I already have my winner. But it's I got Natalie Dormer for The Forest. Margaret Robbie for Suicide Squad. Felicity Jones. I'm not sure where I put her for that.
Inferno.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I put that. Kathy Bates for Bad Santa 2 and Jennifer Lawrence for Passengers.
All right. I have J-Law for Passengers and X-Men. Lauren Cohen, The Boy. Natalie Dormer, The Forest. Meryl Streep, Florence Foster Jenkins. And Jennifer Garner, 9 Lives. What? What's a whoa?
Jennifer Garner. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad one.
She looked like she was at home, like, just doing dishes. Like, I don't get...
Yeah.
That was a weird performance. I don't know. And Meryl Streep... Meryl Streep was a clunker. All right, who's your winner?
I got Lawrence.
J-Law?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That could have been, like, a good movie. Like, both movies, like, had the potential to be good. Like...
I liked X-Men.
Like... I'm trying to think here.
I liked X-Men. X-Men wasn't bad.
I know, but she was bad. Like,
Yeah, she was bad in it.
If you're bad in a bad movie, that sometimes might not be your fault. And I think like it was her fault in both these movies. Because like Chris Pratt was fine. I wouldn't put him in worst actor.
Creepy though. Yeah, I don't know. She looked like she was in it for the paychecks this year, so I wasn't.
Not her year.
All right, we're getting into some of the big noms now. Let's do Best Director.
All right.
Who do you got?
This one was pretty easy to come up with. I have one that, well, these are all, I think we're going to have the same. I have Kenneth Lonergan, Damien Chazelle, Barry Jenkins, Mel Gibson, and Derek Cianfrance.
I have only one of the same ones as you, so.
That's good.
All right. Mine are Barry Jenkins, Mike Birbiglia, Yorgos Lanthimos, Nicholas Winding Refn, and Jeremy Saulnier for the Green Room.
Okay, so you have the Neon Demon guy.
Yeah, the guy for the director of Lobster and the director of Don't Think Twice. I think like Lobster and Green Room and Neon Demon were like three movies where the director like is what made it work so well because they had such a great idea for the universe and style and stuff like that. It was an example of directors turning scripts into something really great on screen. So I wanted to give them some love. What's your winner?
I go with Chazelle.
Chazelle.
Technically, that movie was amazing. Like I was like the way he moved the camera and everything, and the way he had to direct that was hard to do. And he wrote the whole movie. I gotta give him credit. He has two big hits.
Yeah, he was close. He'd definitely be like the sixth man on my list. I'd have Barry Jenkins just because I thought Moonlight was it turned such an ordinary story into something amazing. And the direction, it's just fantastic, and it really enveloped me into the world it built. So I really loved Moonlight, and I think Barry Jenkins had a big part of that. So
yeah.
All right, let's get to the big acting categories now. Best actor.
All right. Best actor. Wow, you have. I thought Denzel was great, so I have him. People watch our review, they'll know why I said
Oh my God, Denzel. Give me
ready?
a fucking for Magnificent Seven?
No.
Oh my God, give me a break.
Casey Affleck, Ryan Gosling, Andrew Garfield, Fassbender.
Wow, we only have one of. Oh no, I have two of the same.
And I have Fassbender.
Oh my God, what a joke!
How's that a joke?
He's so bad in that movie.
I think he's the best part of the movie.
No, Viola Davis was. Viola Davis was the only good part.
Close.
No.
Like a close second.
No. Whatever. I had Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, Colin Farrell, The Lobster, Mark Duplass, Blue Jay, Miles Teller, Bleed for This, Ryan Gosling, La La Land.
Miles Teller.
I thought Miles Teller put that movie on his shoulders and just said, "Look, I'm a great actor," and it was a great performance. And he was dynamic, he was likable, even though he was kind of a dick at points. It was a very great performance, I think, and it really elevated the movie. I think the acting in that movie in general really elevated it. But
I don't know who'd win for me.
You gotta pick a winner, Ryan. Jesus Christ. I have my winner.
I'm gonna go Fassbender. I'm giving him the love this year.
Really?
I'm gonna ride or die with his Life Between Oceans. He was great in that movie.
Mine's tough, but I think I'm gonna go Colin Farrell, The Lobster.
Really?
I think he was great. There's a certain quietness and subtlety to his performance, but he really evoked a strong sense of loneliness, but desire, and he had a nice sense of wit too. So I really loved The Lobster and Colin Farrell in that movie too. So let's move to Best Actress now. What are your nominees?
I got Emma Stone, Haley Steinfeld, Viola Davis, Amy Adams for Arrival, and Vikander for Life Between Oceans.
Right. Yeah, this one we're gonna have a lot of this. I have three of the same. I have Steinfeld, Amy Adams, Arrival, Emma Stone, La La Land, Sarah Paulson, Blue Jay, and this one might be a surprise, Sasha Lane, American Honey. I really love. What?
Well, the movie, I didn't see that. But
yeah, American Honey. She was really great in it, and it might get some more nominations later. So be on the lookout. I really liked it. So who's your winner?
I'm gonna go Emma Stone. Because I don't know. I thought she won 2 years ago, but she didn't. So
No, Patricia Arquette did.
I know. And Poorman, I know. Yeah, but I hope because I think people say Poorman might win for Jackie. I haven't seen it obviously, but
I think Emma Stone's gonna win. To be honest.
I hope so. Even though I haven't seen Jackie yet.
Yeah. But my winner actually might be a little surprising. I have Haley Steinfeld. Because I think that's a movie, if you put any other actress in, I don't think it'd be as good. If you put any other average, like 18, 19-year-old actress, would that movie work as well as it did? I don't think so. I think her being so good in that movie had such a big part of that movie being as good as it was. So that's why I want to give her some love. I mean, I think it was a pretty strong year for performances. Like I haven't seen
On the actress side, yeah.
I think everywhere. I think a lot better than last year. But
I think Emma Stone. If you put anyone else in La La Land, I think it'd be tough too. Because Emma Stone had Broadway experience, so she could do like that part to a T almost. I mean, she still had to train a little bit, but she had experience in that field.
I think Haley Steinfeld's my pick, but I think in general it was a good year for performances, both an acting, actress, all that. But all right, best supporting actor. I think this is probably the most fun category in my book.
It will be.
Who you got?
I got Ali from Moonlight.
Okay.
Aaron Taylor Johnson from Nocturnal Animals because he was hilarious. Jeff Bridges from Hell or High Water. Here's an interesting. I got Edgerton from Midnight Special. I mean.
Okay.
And then Woody Harrelson from Edge of 17.
Okay, good nominees. I have Keegan-Michael Key, Don't Think Twice. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Nocturnal Animals. I have Michael Shannon for both Nocturnal Animals and Midnight Special. I have Jeff Bridges, Hell or High Water, and I have Shia LaBeouf for American Honey.
I thought Michael Shannon was the star of Midnight Special. I mean, besides the kid.
I think the kid was, but I think everyone else in the movie was kind of a side character, so I put him in. And I thought he was really good in Nocturnal Animals, so.
That's why I picked Edgerton. Because I thought he was, because they both did great. I just thought Shannon was the.
Well, I nominated Shannon more for both, just because like he was really great in both. So I might as well double add him. So I thought and Keegan-Michael Key, I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised when they see Don't Think Twice how like he gives a really good dramatic performance here because he's usually just been very comedic. But I don't know. This is an interesting category. I think it's definitely the most fun category. Who's your winner?
See, I want to go like Ali Moonlight because that's probably what everyone's going to go with. But I'm going to go with Woody Harrelson. I thought he was the great in Edge of 17. I thought he was one of my favorite characters. He was besides Steinfeld.
I didn't have a hard time snubbing out Ali, honestly, just because I think he's not in the movie that much. And to be honest, that's my least favorite part of the movie is the first third. If I had to pick my least favorite part.
I can't pronounce his first name, so I just put Ali.
Marcella, I think it is.
I didn't want to screw it up, so I just.
Yeah. But who's your winner?
Oh yeah, I said Harrelson.
Oh yeah, you did say yeah. Mine's tough. I guess I don't know. I'm really having a struggle here. Oh my god, I don't know who to pick. It'd be between Aaron Taylor Johnson and Keegan-Michael Key, I think.
I was thinking of Johnson.
I think I'm gonna go Taylor Johnson just because I think I don't think I would have liked Nocturnal Animals if he wasn't in it. To be honest.
Whoa.
I think he saved that movie. He was so good in it.
Shannon was good in it too, though. So
yeah, I know, but if you took Aaron Taylor Johnson that movie, I don't think it would have been that memorable.
Well, he had to be an important part of it.
Yeah. Okay. So best supporting actress.
All right, this one was by far the toughest for me.
All right, I'll go first then. I have Gillian Jacobs, Don't Think Twice, Naomi Harris, Moonlight, Rachel Weisz, The Lobster, Michelle Williams, Manchester by the Sea, and Molly Shant, Other People. I think this is a really strong category. I felt very good about every performance I picked.
All right. I got Tika Sumpter for Southside with You, Teresa Palmer from Hacksaw Ridge, Naomi Harris from Moonlight, Kirsten Dunst from Midnight Special, and
Jesus.
Michelle Williams from Manchester.
Rachel Weisz was really good in The Lobster. I'm a little disappointed you didn't put her in there.
Oh, jeez, yeah. See, I didn't like. Yeah.
She was really good in that as Colin Farrell's love interest.
Yeah, she was in for very long either, though.
Okay, neither was Michelle Williams.
I know.
So what's your point? What's your point then? What's your point?
Michelle Williams had a huge impact on the movie, though.
I think Rachel Weisz did too. She was really good in it.
I know, from an emotional standpoint, though. Like
right.
That scene with her and Affleck was pretty amazing.
What's your winner?
I'm gonna go with Harris for Moonlight.
Yeah.
I haven't given Moonlight any love yet as far as winners, and I think Harris was great, and the way she progressed as a person throughout the entire movie was interesting.
All right, I'm going Gillian Jacobs. Don't think twice. I think she's the movie's shining star. She really is vibrant and energetic and lovely, and it's just a movie star kind of like breakout performance. I really loved her in the movie. So
yeah.
Do we have any more nominees? I think we're all set, right?
Do we do Best Picture?
No, we're gonna save that for the top 10 list, Ryan. That's all right. I didn't do. We're gonna have different episodes for the top 10 best movies of the year and top 10 worst movies of the year. So I wanted to leave those out.
Oh yeah.
This is all the other stuff. This is Is there any other category you want to add in or anything?
I mean, we hit it on a lot.
I know. Is there anything else you want to do? Like, what about like best action movie? What do you think your favorite action movie of the year is?
Best action movie?
What do you think your favorite would be? We don't have to do nominees, but
does Doctor Strange count?
Yeah.
All right, Doctor Strange then.
All right. I think I'd pick Civil War for that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's becoming a recurrent theme, the rivalry between those two movies that we have.
Yeah, I already sparred you on the show about that, so
yeah.
The fans already joined the winning side. There's not any other categories you want to talk about? Any thoughts? Final thoughts about the year?
Final thoughts about the movie year.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I didn't like summer. Wasn't that exciting for me? I didn't think the summer was good. I don't know about you, but
yeah, I don't think the summer's been pretty bad the past couple of years. I think.
I just thought summer's terrible. Like I have a hard time picking. I mean, I guess Civil War, but like other than that, though, like in that June, July, August range, I have a tough time picking. The Lobster, maybe.
Well, I think August was pretty good. It had Pete's Dragon, War Dogs. I didn't love Don't Breathe, but that was pretty good.
Yeah.
South Side with You, Hell or High Water. I mean, it was considering August. August is usually a dumping ground. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. It felt like July was the dumping ground this year.
Yeah, I don't know why. July is usually one of the strongest months, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah. I can't remember a good movie. I guess Ghostbusters. But in July, I don't even remember what else.
What do you... Ghostbusters... Yeah, I don't know.
Finding Dory? Or is that June?
June. Cafe Society.
Oh, yeah. Born sucked.
I don't know.
Sausage Party was August. Suicide Squad was August.
Oh, yeah, Suicide Squad. June was pretty bad, too. I mean, Popstar was good. And then...
Lobster.
Well, Lobster came out in May, technically, but it went wide in June. Yeah, Neon Demon, and then that was kind of it. And Finding Dory was okay. That came out kind of July, actually. I don't know. But
yeah, Swiss Army
I'm talking more mainstream movies.
Oh, more mainstream?
Yeah, like independent movies. I don't think they're as big. Like Hell or High Water is a pretty mainstream. It's not really an indie movie. They just released it in specialty first, and then they went wide with it. But it's not really an independent movie. Like it has like a pretty decent budget. Like Swiss Army Man is an independent movie though.
I feel like Deadpool should have been a summer movie, but
I don't think so because since it had, I think studios are realizing you can release a blockbuster pretty much year round now, and if you have less competition, the better you can do. Like I don't think Deadpool would have made $370 million if it came out in the summer, just because it would
Yeah.
have to compete with a lot more.
That's why probably Star Wars comes out in December every year.
Well, December's crowded too. I mean, what you have Passengers, Assassin's Creed. I mean, you have a bunch of movies out, but Star Wars is the big fish, so it just eats all its competition.
Yeah, that's just because it's had such a rich history. That's why.
Well, yeah, but I think studios are realizing that, and you're getting a slate more spread it out. Like this February, we have the Lego Batman movie and John Wick 2. And then March, we have Logan. And then April, you have a blockbuster. I don't know. I'm not completely aware of what's coming out next year. But, like, there's usually, like, one a month now. Like,
Yeah,
the only months that don't really have one are, like, January and September. Because those are kind of like the transition months.
yeah. January's rough. January, the beginning of January has those.
See, I think January is okay because you at least have the Oscar movies, like, kind of going
Yeah,
wide and stuff. I think September is the worst month because it's like, it's kind of studios
yeah,
mostly just dump their crap that is kind of awards contenders, but not really, like Snowden and stuff like that. Or you have like a lot of animated movies, like I know Storks and Miss Peregrine's was another family movie, but that, like what's that movie called? The Western movie, Magnificent Seven was pretty decent though.
Oh yeah, that was in September. Well, we saw a lot of. I think we saw a couple August movies in September. I think Don't Breathe we saw in September.
Yeah, that's what my point is. Like the actual September release slate is pretty shitty though.
Yeah, so that's like a time to catch up on movies that you didn't
Um,
see in August.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
this year was slightly better than last year. There's a lot of people who are saying it's like way better, like one of the best. I don't think so, but I think
yeah,
my like top five is really strong, and then after that, it's not as strong. But there's at least been like some fantastic movies. Like I think Moonlight's a movie I'm gonna remember for a while, and like La La Land and stuff like that.
yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of original movies. Like we'll probably never see another La La Land. I don't think we'll ever see another Moonlight.
Yeah.
Manchester by the Sea will probably see something similar to that, but you know, it's been a year of. I think it's been like a year of revivals. Like a lot of like Edge of 17, in my opinion, is like a revival of a coming of age movie.
Yeah, it felt very 80s.
Yeah, and same with like La La Land. Like that was a throwback too. So I think it's the year of like bringing old kind of cinema and mixing in with the present day cinema, which is pretty cool to see.
Mm. All right. Any other comments?
Um, I don't know. I'm excited for 2017.
Yeah. We'll have some more reviews. We'll have our fences. Well, depending on when I edit this and put this up, but Collateral
Yeah.
Beauty we're gonna see. I don't know. Like these next 2 weeks will be interesting. I don't know what's coming out. Like I kind of want to see a Monsters Call. That looked good.
Hidden Figures is coming out the Friday, I think.
Yeah, this Friday. I kind of want to see Silence, but I don't know if that's gonna go wide or not.
Pick a day where it's like
No.
shitty outside.
See, I was thinking about this. Go see Silence at like 7 o'clock at night. You know.
Yeah, and then get out at 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that.
that's
10.
probably the way to go. Like go eat dinner before, have a nice like full meal, and then go see Silence.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to like wait 3 hours to eat.
Because that's not a movie I'd want to go see at like 1 o'clock.
No, no.
Like, because then you rest your day, you're like, they're dazed. You know?
Yeah, because you get out.
Yeah, you get out at like 4:30. It's like Jesus Christ, where'd my day go? What movie did I see? I thought, La La Land was kind of long. I saw it at like 1 yesterday, and I got it at like 3:40. I was like, oh shit, where'd my day go? I think we're also, I haven't mentioned this to Ryan yet, but I want to do an NFL playoff pick pod at some point.
Ooh,
Maybe like Thursday or Friday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got some more stuff planned. The only sad news is our show will not be coming back the 15th because we have a new board and we have to get retrained. So we might have to be doing these things for a while now.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, that might be good news for some of you. You might like these, but I mean...
Yeah, because I think I would like these too. I mean, they're like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's a nice listen.
Yeah, more brisk. But we'll figure it out. So to the good people out there, enjoy your 2017, and I hope you enjoyed our award show.
Yep. See you guys.